As the CEO of Raycom Media, which was the former company that I worked for, we had hired CapSouth as the advisor to the trustees of our 401k. And after working with CapSouth for a couple of years, it was apparent to me that Denise and I and our family would benefit by having an advisory relationship with them. Before working with CapSouth, Denise and I and our family had a myriad of relationships financially. We had a banking relationship, we had an investment advisor relationship underneath the bank. We had attorneys for our trusts, and we had an accounting firm to handle all of our taxes. After discussing with the folks from CapSouth, it was evident to me that they would be the interface between us and all of our other outside advisors. So, I mean, it's not just a one or two person shop. It was a shop that was more than capable of handling all the different avenues of financial support that we were previously getting in a kind of sort of a one-stop shop. Over the more than 15 years of working with CapSouth, if I want to think back to one decision, one moment that was very important to us, is that when I retired, we had to make a decision where we were going to live. We had a house in Montgomery and a small house at the lake. In discussions with CapSouth, Denise and I had the confidence to buy a very large home at Lake Martin that would accommodate not only us, but our children and grandchildren in the future. It is that kind of financial decision making that sets them apart in my mind. Because in every major financial decision that Denise and I make, we have had the utmost confidence in going to them and seeking their advice. After a few years of working with CapSouth, and once we had our estate plan in good working order, the next logical step was to think about the legacy that Denise and I were going to leave to our children. Not only the social aspect of it, but the financial aspect of it. It was important that they be brought into that estate plan, and CapSouth provided a perfect segue to teach them and bring them along in their understanding of what's next for them. You know, CapSouth have actually asked us to arrange family meetings with our children. And I think we've had 2 or 3 of them over the last few years where they were exposed, if you will, to the estate plan. And then I guess about 2 years ago, we decided that we needed to take this meeting to the next level. And that meeting really changed the dynamic of our family. We gave them a lot of detail about what to expect. And I do believe that as a result of that, their level of confidence in themselves and in CapSouth as their financial advisors increased immeasurably.
I just felt it was important for them to know what to expect so that when the time came, when Paul and I were both gone, that they just wouldn't have everything plopped in front of them and not know what to do and have some arguing. I mean, they're all different. I think this helps them better to communicate with each other. They're already discussing things, how they'll handle some things afterwards. And I just think it gave them more understanding about what will occur. And I think they really feel better about it.
Yeah.
I think they're not worrying as much about what will happen.
You know, I think the amazing thing was the fact that the level of sharing that they did individually
Yes.
in front of each other, quite startling. And that takes a high level of confidence and trust.
And in the last meeting we had, they actually did discuss with what they noticed about each other in the past year, what so-and-so accomplished this year, and which they probably wouldn't even thought about before that. They're kind of paying more attention to each other, I think. And I think they're really getting closer.
I think as a result of these meetings, each of our sons has set up an account with CapSouth, and they have begun working individually with a CapSouth advisor. So I think that when we're gone and the estate that we have established passes through to them, I think that they will be well equipped and taking full advantage of the broad services that CapSouth will be able to provide to them.
I'm very confident in CapSouth. I feel that if the time comes that I am responsible for everything, I have no hesitancy about dealing with CapSouth. As far as my children go, I just feel better that because of CapSouth, my boys and their wives have someone that they can feel confident to turn to at that time, who will help them through all the adjustments and take care of what we've been discussing years previous to that time, and that everything will go smoothly for them. And I'm really happy that I don't feel that there'll be any conflict between them, which gives me a lot of peace of mind.
If I had to summarize my relationship with CapSouth, I would talk about a couple of things. Number one, they have helped Denise and I live our best financial life. We have the confidence in our financial planning, our estate planning, that we can go about our business and seek their advice from time to time. Everybody wants what's best for their children, and I think as part of the legacy planning and the estate planning, we're absolutely confident that they will have the best financial advice on a going forward basis.